Hi everybody and welcome back to Base Camp. Today we will be looking at Lent and Ash Wednesday, and the Lenten season is a time to reflect on our walk with Christ as we head into the Easter season. It's a time of introspection and careful contemplation as we contemplate on the sacrifice that Christ gave for us and our sins. Today we will be looking at 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verses 20 through chapter 6 verse 2, where it says, "So we are Christ's ambassadors. God is making his appeal through us. We speak for Christ when we plead, 'Come back to God.' For God made Christ, who never sinned, to be the offering for our sins, so that we could be made right with God through Christ. As God's partners, we beg you not to accept the marvelous gift of God's kindness and then ignore it. For God said, at just the right time I heard you. On the day of salvation I helped you. Indeed, the right time is now. Today is the day of salvation." That's 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 20 through chapter 6 verse 2. Paul, and in the modern times, every Christian is an ambassador for Christ, both to the world and in many cases, other Christians. We are to beg people to be united with Christ, who is our sacrifice for our sins. We need to be careful that we do not accept God's gift of grace and then ignore it. There is a temptation to treat God's grace like fire insurance. To say it once, say the prayer, and then go on living our lives like nothing has happened. But that's not what God intended. During this Lenten season, search your own hearts and minds. Look and see if you are truly following after Christ or if you're just going through the motions. And also encourage others around you to either know Christ for the first time or to examine their own heart and life. See if they are truly following after him or just going through the motions. And it's easy to fall into that trap of just going through the motions. In our busy, chaotic world, we really need to take time to make sure that we are seeking after him and not just going through the motions and pretending like it doesn't matter and living our lives. In this Lenten season, if you have opportunity to be a part of an Ash Wednesday service this Wednesday, I would encourage you to do that if your church does it. If your church doesn't, which many don't, that's okay too. But in this season and time, as we look forward to Easter, take time to reflect on what Christ has done for us. So, we'll see you next time, and God bless.